This is the BYD Sealion 5 DMI, a plug-in hybrid family SUV built for buyers who want space, electric driving, and strong value without stepping into luxury SUV money. But the real question is simple. Does it feel like a clever global bargain, or does the lower price come with compromises you will notice every day? Before we begin, please subscribe to RLC Auto Channel. Press the bell icon and set it to all so you receive notifications first whenever a new, honest, and unbiased car review is uploaded. Exterior design. The Sealion 5 DMI sits inside BYD's expanding SUV family as a practical plug-in hybrid, not a full EV like the Sealion 7. And it lands very close in size to the Sealion DMI, making it a direct choice for families who want a mid-size SUV feel without paying more than necessary. The design is not trying to shout too loudly, but the shape gives it a clean, sensible, family-focused presence with the kind of proportions that make it feel like a proper SUV rather than a small crossover. And the real headline is value, because this car is designed to undercut many similar plug-in hybrid SUVs while still offering a usable electric-only range, a big cabin, and a strong equipment list. Interior and features. Step inside and the Sealion 5 DMI immediately makes its strongest argument with space, because rear passengers get generous knee room, impressive headroom, a flat floor, and enough width to make three-person seating more usable than in many rivals, while rear air vents help keep the cabin comfortable in both hot and cold weather. The rear seats do not slide or recline, so this is more practical than clever, but the basic space is genuinely impressive. Up front, the driving position gives you that high SUV feeling. The pedal area is wide, and all versions get electrically adjustable front seats, although the steering wheel sits slightly low and points upward more than ideal, while thick front pillars can affect visibility at junctions for taller drivers. The infotainment system follows the familiar BYD layout, with standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and while the screen does not rotate in this model, that does not feel like a major loss, because the system is still easy enough to use. Quality is also good for the price, with soft-touch materials on the dashboard and doors, solid storage, cup holders, a deep center cubby, useful door pockets, and on higher versions, features like a wireless phone charger, heated front seats, a powered tailgate, front parking sensors, and a 360-degree camera. The boot is practical too, offering 463 liters of space, helpful side recesses, a small underfloor area for charging cables, almost no loading lip, and 60/40 split-folding rear seats. Performance and driving experience. On the road, the Sealion 5 DMI delivers strong and smooth performance for a plug-in hybrid SUV, even when the battery is low, with eager acceleration and power delivery that does not feel awkward or clunky. The official electric-only range depends on the version, with the smaller battery model offering around 38 miles and the larger battery version raising that to around 52 miles, while real-world EV driving in the larger battery version has been closer to 40 to 45 miles. Fuel economy is also more realistic than the huge lab test numbers often quoted by plug-in hybrids, with BYD giving a charge-sustaining figure of around 53 mpg, although real use without EV mode has been closer to 40 to 45 mpg. However, this is not the most polished SUV in its class to drive, because the steering feels slow and vague, the ride can feel choppy at lower speeds, and the brakes can be sharp in stop-and-go traffic, meaning smooth driving takes more attention than it should. On faster roads, things settle down and the brake pedal becomes easier to judge, but overall, the Sealion 5 DMI feels more like a comfortable, value-focused family SUV than a sharp or premium-feeling driver's car. Price, pros and cons, final verdict. The biggest reason to consider the BYD Sealion 5 DMI is value, because it offers a spacious cabin, useful boot, strong standard equipment, smooth hybrid performance, and a lower entry price than many similar plug-in hybrid SUVs. The main drawbacks are the slow 3.3 kilowatt charging speed, the shorter electric range compared with some rivals, the unsettled low-speed ride, vague steering, and brakes that can feel too grabby around town. Pricing depends heavily on market, taxes, and local specification, but using recent exchange rates, the starting price works out to roughly $40,000 in the UK, while in Australia it starts from about $25,500 before on-road costs, so global pricing can vary widely. As for availability, the Sealion 5 DMI is confirmed in markets including the UK and Australia, and the same BYD Song Pro-based model is also sold or listed in markets such as the Philippines and Thailand, while related versions exist in China under local naming, with availability depending on each region's BYD lineup. Final verdict, the Sealion 5 DMI is not the most exciting or most refined plug-in hybrid SUV, but for buyers who want space, efficiency, strong equipment, and a lower price, it is a very serious value option. And if you want to watch another honest car review, click the next video on the end screen.